Welcome my boys and girls, I hope you all doing it, having a great day. This will be for the first time ever. China will be fighting against the rest of the world worlds, and we have never seen something like this before. On the left side we have mainland China champion, second place, third place and fourth place, which will be fighting against players from different regions. So Chinese mainland champions right now will be fighting against the second place team from Japan, South Korea and Australia, second place, and mainland China second place will be fighting the champions from Japan, South Korea and Australia. This is gonna be interesting match. And then we have Southeast Asia second place and Southeast Asia champion on the right side as well. I'm gonna go take a look at the champions from the China. We will find out how strong they were before we go and take a look at how strong the second team is going to be versus champions. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. And another thing that is going to be really interesting is going to be if the China fourth team can defeat the champions from Southeast Asian champions. Alright, I'm trying to watch these matches, but keep on getting these errors here that it has reached the limit, not letting me go in. There we go, we just went in and it kicked me out. Not sure why is that, maybe too many players watching it and that is just causing a lag. I'm gonna try and go watch something else. Take a look at this match before it closes too. All right, it has started, I believe so. And the wow, all right, the Chinese are on the right side, I believe so. 7-0 versus champions on the left side. That is crazy. That is crazy. If I'm not mistaken, those are the champions. The red team is a champion from Japan, Australia and South Korea, and they are struggling versus second place from China right now. So let me go free cam here. Hopefully I'm not mistaken here because all the names looks basically same to me, guys. Please forgive me, I cannot read anything here. But the China seems to be controlling every single thing here. This is a brutal beatdown of a red team. Like they are making them look like free-to-play players. This isn't even fair. This is like some cheat mode versus some free-to-play players. They are basically not able to do anything. Let's see if the druid and Necromancer can do something. I doubt it. I doubt it. They're basically destroying their bum so hard that they don't know what the heck even happening. This is gonna be over in a couple of seconds. 116. That is a brutal beatdown. My goodness, I wasn't expecting it to be this bad, but oh my god, I have a feeling some of these players might not even show up against the mainland China for rest of the matches. It's just not even fair right now. And feels like at least while watching this, they might just give up in the upcoming matches versus the mainland China, because this isn't even champion. This is China second place defeating the champions right now. Like they are like some free-to-play players. Like they have not spent any money in this game at all, and which is not the case. Another thing which is important here, building a character up in China is a lot cheaper in mainland China region. They also get the 666 event, which is basically a mirror jewel event every month, and you can unlimited run as many crests you want in that day. There isn't a limit like us where you can only go and use it for one attempt only. They get unlimited attempt during 666 event, so a lot easier and cheaper to build up their character when it comes to reso. But look at that, it is basically one side beat down, and I'm sure that is the same case in the mainland China. They might be defeating the other team like this as well, like 4-1. It's just getting really embarrassing right now. Slaughter is real. This is like me getting spawn killed in Battleground versus Wales, but this was the Wales versus mainland China. Wow, okay, let's go take a look at what is happening in other matches. Did they end up finishing it? And victory, China, victory, victory. And the last match is still ongoing. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we have reached the limit. It's the fourth place mainland China fighting the champion from Southeast Asia right now, and that match is still ongoing. Can I see the result? So all right, this game is actually close in terms of result. So we actually have fourth place mainland China giving a hard time to the champion of Southeast Asia. That is crazy, guys, but it keeps on kicking me out, like really. But anyhow, the first round is done. The only China mainland team that lost is the fourth one against the champions from Southeast Asia. That is kind of crazy, and that match was super close. Now the next round will be starting in a couple of minutes, and then there's gonna be third round today as well. Then more matches will be tomorrow, so there will be 2 more rounds. So I'll see you guys in a couple of seconds. All right, so the second round is about to start between mainland China versus the second place that defeated the champions from Australia, Japan, and South Korea, I believe. So let's see how evenly matched they are. So first off, the team on the left is the champions from mainland China. The one on the right is second place team from China. They are missing 1 player right now. Maybe they went to switch something, I'm not sure, but let's see the plays or the classes that they are playing. The champions, they have a druid, blood knight, druid, wizard, and another blood knight, and a crusader at the end. And the second place, China, the one that defeated the champions in the last round, they are playing druid, wizard, druid, blood knight, druid, and blood knight and blood knight. I'm not sure about the last player, which is also a crusader. So there we go. Those are the classes that these 2 teams are playing, and I'll see you guys in a couple of seconds when the match will be starting. There we go. I'm looking at the China champions right now fighting versus the China second place runner up. Let's see the strategy. They are going straight into play, straight in. 3 on the left, 1 is capturing, and 1 player on the right side, that is a blood knight. Let's see how close they are matched up, because the blue team last time made the champions from Japan, Southeast Asia, and Korea look like free-to-play plays in a big boys lobby. Let's see. All right, I'm seeing a wizard, CC wizard in this game. No one captured the one on the right. No one is attacking the base crystals, which is interesting, because Northeast North American server, they like to attack them with Demon Hunter. All right, let's see. Both teams started with 1 each, and they are fighting it out on the right side. Champions are fighting with a Blood Knight and Druid on the other side. Close, evenly matched, I would say. And on the left side, so much battle is happening, but red team seems to be in control, or not so much evenly matched, I would say. A lot of red on the map though. A lot of red on the map. All right, let's see. No one is trying to go for sneaky moves for the base crystal right now. Interesting. They are all focusing here, and the red team is capturing the one in the mid. Interesting. And let's see on the right side what is happening. The battle is still ongoing between a Blood Knight and Druid, and the blue sent some support, a Blood Knight. Now we have like 2 reds and 2 blue. Definitely good communication between the team. They are making sure that all right, the blue just got killed and the red got this one in the middle, so they are now ahead in points and blue is struggling. Wow, this is the blue team in the first round which was destroying the champions. Now they are getting basically destroyed here versus the China champion. Such a big difference. That is kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. I mean, they must be all maxed out account for sure. And I'm even seeing some capes here, exclusive capes on this dude. Let's see if something can be done here or here. I'm not seeing a blue able to do much. They just keep on getting killed. Let's see the result. 7-4. Definitely red killing few more players. And now blue might be able to do something here. Res, I'm seeing one died, another one is about to go down. Maybe he will go down, maybe not. Maybe he will heal up, maybe not. So much shield still that the person thinks they can keep on fighting. Interesting. And let's see on the right side, large gap between the points now. So the only strategy in which the blue team now can win is they take one more tower and then kill the guardian, or they try and take one tower away from the red team and then gain one for themselves. All right, red is capturing this as well, so it will be now 3 versus 1. Pretty soon it will be 3 versus 1, and blue still just keep on fighting on the left side. I don't think they can do much. This is interesting now. It feels like red is basically maxed out whales fighting versus maybe weaker players compared to them, and they are struggling. But that is not the case. I think it you know when we all talk about that the game is pay to win, more you spend, the better you do. I guess that is not entirely true, because all of these accounts are maxed out, and now it comes down to skills, which team is communicating with each other better and playing more skillfully, having better movement, map awareness, and when to attack, when to get out, stuff like that. It does matter. The red team 3 versus 1. Champions are still gonna end up being on top, and most likely the second place is gonna lose. So let's go out. I think this match is pretty much done, and let's see the result for the other matches here. It might be already done, so let's see. Mainland China third place end up winning versus Japan, South Korea, and Australia second place team. All right, and the champions from Southeast Asia, they end up defeating the second place right from their own region. And the only 2 matches ongoing right now is going to be Japan, Southeast Korea, and Australia champion versus 4th place. Oh my goodness, 4th place China. Oh my goodness. Let's go in and see if the champions can win versus the 4th place or not. And it ended up kicking me out, but that was a close game in terms of points. I should have not left, but you know what, that was pretty much one-sided. So see you guys in a few seconds. The results are in. The mainland China did end up defeating the mainland China second place team, the one that we were watching, and then Chinese mainland third place also won versus Japan, Southeast Korea, and Australia second place. And even their 4th place, they end up defeating the champions from Japan, South Korea, and Australia. That is kind of crazy. The 4th team defeating the champion, and the only team that is actually beating or like getting wins is the Southeast Asian champion. And in the 3rd round now, let's see. I'm gonna predict a few things here. I think the Chinese mainland champion will win easily versus the other champions. They have not won a single match. This team has not won a single match. They even lost versus fourth place team from China mainland, and so they have no chance versus the champions from China. I'm sorry to say that, so this will not be even worth watching. Then Southeast Asia second place fighting Japan. This is not gonna be that interesting. The most interesting match that we're gonna watch is going to be the Southeast Asian champion versus the second place Chinese mainland team, because they are the only one who are actually able to win versus fourth place team from mainland China. And the last one is doesn't matter all that much, mainland third place versus fourth place, and I believe so they're gonna win. The third place is gonna win their match, and mainland China champions gonna win their match, and then between these two, maybe Southeast Asia, the second place team will come on top. That is my prediction, but see you guys in a couple of seconds. Alright boys, I forget to press the recording button, but the battle just started between the Southeast Asian champion versus the teams from mainland China, the second place, and the one on the right side is the second place China, the one that got destroyed by the champions from China. And it seems like they will be like destroying now the champions from Southeast Asia. I could be wrong, but the game just started. Let's see what is happening. I forgot to press the recording button, and my apologies for that. But anyhow, the blue team is the mainland China, the second place. They are fighting the red team, which is Southeast Asian champions. And let's see how the game will turn out. And I'm seeing some battle between a demon hunter and a druid right now. Again, blue team is the China team and red team is the Southeast Asian champions. They have been winning so far, but this match isn't looking that great. At least they are struggling already, and the blue team, they do have a few more points. Let's see what is happening here on the left. The mid one, China is taking it. Chinese second place team is taking it. I'm still trying to get used to like come up with the name for the second team. I'm not familiar with them at all, but let's see. Blue team, they end up taking one tower in the mid pretty easily. They were struggling versus the mainland China champions, but these champions, they have no issues so far. They are now taking the mid. They also took the one on the left. They took the one on their base, and now they are fighting on the right side. So basically, the champions from Southeast Asia are gonna be having another beat down, really bad one. So not even champions from other region can fight the second place team from mainland China. That is crazy, guys. And if I have to guess the result, I think if the final result, if I have to guess that, unless a miracle happens, someone starts spending and work on some strategy, it's gonna be mainland China will take the first spot, and it will be followed by the second place team from China, the second spot. At least that is how it is looking. And look at that, now they are fighting on the red champion main tower. And who do we have here using this wizard build, which isn't even that effective versus the druid and blood knight? They have too much tankiness. This build isn't that great, guys. And all right, let's see. It's 3-1 right now. I mean, nothing exciting happening. The result is pretty much done. Red is struggling versus one blood knight from the China side. That is kind of crazy. Let me know in the comment section down below what are your thoughts. I know that some of you guys are in this team. Some of you watches that, and I feel like it was just an unfair matchup because, like I said early, China gets 6666 event every month where they can basically run as many legendary crests that they have and get 2x amount of drops, and that alone make things pretty unfair for any other team who has to spend quite a lot more to compete versus them. But anyhow, this is gonna be a quick one. The Guardian is gonna be spawning in few seconds, and that is gonna be it. Most likely that is gonna be it. There we go, the Guardian spawn, and I don't think China is gonna let this go. They're just having fun right now, and they have sent one Blood Knight, another Blood Knight team, another Blood Knight, Druid team, and let's see, anyone can get lucky with the last hit, but the main goal is if someone do sneaky and take away the Chinese towers, which I don't see happening on the map right now. And there we go, China end up taking the Guardian as well. This match is gonna be over in next few seconds, and we'll see. Go take a look at the final result of the day, how it all turned out, and this is gonna be it. There we go, victorious. The second place China defeated the champions from Southeast Asia, and they also made it look really easy, but they were struggling versus the mainland China champions, so that's kind of crazy. So let's go take a look at how it all turned out. The champion ended up winning, then the second place, the one that we were watching, won, and Japan, Southeast Korea, they won, and right now the only match is ongoing. The fourth place, China, is the only team that is somewhat struggling, and Chinese mainland fourth, and the third. Let's go if we can watch it. They are the only one, maybe close to one another. Anyhow, I cannot go in, maybe we have reached the limit. I'll wait a few seconds here. And there we go, the results are in. The third place China, and the winning versus fourth place China, and that is gonna be the result for today. You guys can pause and see it for yourself, but from the ranking, let's see what we have here. Mainland China is being on top, and then Southeast Asia at fourth place. They end up losing one, but look at that, the difference between these two is huge. And later tonight it is gonna be EU versus Northeast. Interesting lineup we have, so see you guys in a couple of hours. With that, I'm signing off. See you all in the next one later, guys.